Baltimore.
Let's go, fellas.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. Orchestrating the offense, the former 3-time captain at Michigan State, quarterback Kirk Cousins.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That blocked for nothing.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
There you go, so.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
There you go.
It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
On 2nd and 12. Cousins,
there we go.
And that is incomplete.
Break that up, Odell.
Bearing down on him there. He could
break that up, Odell.
It's 3rd down. And here now the Baltimore offense.
When I see Latavius Murray with the ball in his hands, I think that he's a dangerous player. He has good speed, good presence to run inside, nice toughness, and good vision that once he gets past the first line of defense, he can make a guy miss and turn it into a bigger game.
Throwing, Cousins, looking left side, has got him in. That's Murray. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
Let's win this game.
And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
What you doing?
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. And leading them, Charles,
we got to load those interceptions.
Their field general.
1 per
this
game.
This could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan
really
goes into effect
aiming
early,
for
we're
none.
going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What the columnists write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
They just gave up the sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now White with a first down throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now the starters on the defensive side of the ball for the Ravens. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And they needed to be, because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they...
Did I miss? Let me see if I missed. I just saw R1 was wide open, so I could not resist. Nope, made the right call.
Did in the last game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. White looks to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
White.
Oh, come on, bro.
Incomplete.
What was that?
Boy, you will not see...
See, y'all be tripping, man. Oh. He come over the middle. He turns around. Why is he acting like he...
A quarterback of his caliber miss one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about
I know I shouldn't do this.
One back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
I am.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. White now throwing on 4th down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now White, and that is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. On 2nd and goal.
Oh, I pressed it,
and he's going to go
man.
down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Yeah, we definitely can't run, so
with a sack. Charles, a little bit of
we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to get it out real quick.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now White Couldn't throw on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
What you going to do, bro?
So often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test.
This is big.
They run forward.
Let's go.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Defense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A running play there. Going to get 10 and a quick 1st down. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Raven 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check 15, check 15.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Cousins now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Murray. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Oh, yeah, let's get aggressive. Let's get aggressive. Let's get aggressive.
Let's talk about having to read defenses.
Let's bring the fight to them, y'all.
How complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll run here with Edwards.
There we go.
They'll get this one back to the 5-yard line.
Bring the fight to them.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete.
There we go.
And he's taken down.
There we go. Z.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got a man.
Come on,
For
y'all.
a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar.
How he get behind the
His
coverage?
first touchdown here of the new campaign. As they're now on the board here in the first half.
Let him get behind the cover.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That's ridiculous.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Fighting his way through contact. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
To throw, White. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
over the middle.
territory.
He don't be fumbling.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Don't be fumbling.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 1st and 10, White. And that is incomplete.
Hold on to the ball.
Contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. White. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
Let's go,
and
baby.
Take it on in for a Giant
Let's
touchdown.
Let's make
Goodwin,
it happen.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take...
Wrong button. There we go. Hey. I was was looking at it. Listen, I got a nice blocking though, fellas. Really, I had. No, I didn't. Really, I had 2. If he would have kept on going straight. But my dude. Boo. Let's go.
Off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. He juked him. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, because you're not guarding him. You all the way on the other side of the field. You all the way on the other side of the field.
First down. Cousins to throw it. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll have it past midfield.
That's so annoying to me.
Before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man.
Let's get this turnover,
this guy, and that is less than
Let's get this turnover.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver.
There we go. There you go. Go that way.
It's Quentin Dunbar.
There you go, Dunbar. Let's go. Yes. Thank you for stepping in front.
I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's White.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, Giants.
Let's go.
Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Can't handle that speed and that route.
A 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, It almost had the feel of an imposing their will score.
That's what I'm talking about, fellas. I was looking at Hurst, but there was no way I was throwing that there. And then Cheryl, nah, I couldn't throw it to Ryan. But got it though. Ooh-wee.
And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Way to turn the turnover into points, fellas.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Kirk Cousins now gearing up to lead this offense back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now.
There you
try
go.
and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we send you down, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second.
You know what I should have did? I know, and if that probably would have been a touchdown if I did it. No, it wouldn't have. Good, so I don't feel bad. I would have went that way. But still, I probably should have went this way. Yo, that would have been a touchdown if I went behind him.
Second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
That's it.
They run with Breida. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Let's go, White. It's the White brothers.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now White. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White buying time to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Take this drive all the way down. Take the clock all the way down and score a touchdown. That'll put extreme pressure.
This is Breida. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They run again with Breida. And he'll take this one down near the 15. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
I know.
On 3rd and 2, White. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Oh, shoot, I'm tripping.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Still 1st down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Back to throw. White. And that is caught.
Let's go, Hurst.
He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Let's go, Hurst.
Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. With his first 5 minutes, first 3.
That's what we do, run the whole clock down. Ooh, if I would have threw that on the inside, that would have been a touchdown. Maybe, depending on what he would have did. Because that could have been an interception too. Scoop. Happy he held on to it.
Whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Tucker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Cousins is going to flip one out here to his running back.
Man, I go so far
and he gets
over.
This one just shy of the 40.
I messed
They'll
this
mark him
up.
down at the 39.
My
12
bad,
yards to
fellas.
pick up there. Good for a Raven first. On first down, Murray. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Well, Dunbar, you
loss
getting
of a
done
yard
today.
there, and it's second down.
But these guys got to
Done
jump into
today.
that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Again, it's Murray. And they're
That's
going to
what
get
I'm
him
talking
behind the
about,
line
baby.
yet again as his
Let's
nightmare
go.
afternoon continues. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he
Let's
fires
go.
one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Let's go.
And his crew will take over with a football at the
That's what I'm talking about,
35-yard
fellas.
line.
Way to guard the middle like
This
you
defensive pressure's been
supposed
constant
to.
all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Way to guard the middle like you supposed to.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now it's Breida. And he's dropped right at the 40.
Trying to
Gain
get
of
the
3.
team there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Chimon.
Here's Breida. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's get this, y'all.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida.
Man, if I would have hit that.
He is very close to a first down, but
What?
from where
He
they're
didn't
spotting
get
that
it?
football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where
Absolutely.
they are in terms of field position, because this is almost
And
like
if you stop me, I'm going to shake your
Might
hand.
hurt
Say
your
good
punter
job.
because there might not be enough space,
But you
maybe too far for
better
your
not
field
be
goal
able to
kicker.
stop me.
I'm like the old rule.
Come on, line.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Oh, now Breida loses it.
Thank you for picking it up.
Reed,
and you stay losing in the clutch.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Man.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. White. He gets it to James White. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
2nd and 6. Now he's got it. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Horse done now.
From 21 yards away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning?
Nice way to get the block. He got him right there. Just if he would have kept on going straight, it would have been a wrap anywhere. And you know what? That's what I should have. As soon as he went like that, I just should have threw it. So it maybe would have kept him going straight. Boom, throw it right there. Yeah, that's what I should have did. I waited too late for him to do the regular route, but I don't need that if it's already going to be a touchdown the other way.
There's a tiebreaker that comes into play later.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
Come on! Get him! Get him!
10.
Oh my goodness!
In for a Ravens touchdown. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way.
Oh, come on, 62.
Yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I can't believe they ran that back.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Breida.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line.
Breida.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught by Aguilar. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Cousins completes it to Aguilar. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins, open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They're going to need to
big, fellas, but don't break. Let's get this turnover.
To throw is Cousins.
That's what I'm talking about.
And the
Let's go.
Goes up to his own 17-yard
Let's
line.
go.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continue to throw the football.
Because...
Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. On 1st down, it's White. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I should have did this. I just should have.
Now a give to Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So
Let's
a
go.
victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to
Go,
split that
fellas.
part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early
You know
on.
you fumbled twice.
So for the Giants, they get back in the win column as they
This is
move
your
to
best
2-1
game
now
yet.
on the year. And they will head back
4-0.
home next week.
That's what we like to
Meanwhile,
see.
for Baltimore, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Let's go. Good one with 2 TDs. Hayden had his, spreading the ball around. Let's go. 2 tackles. I mean, we went on the field that much, which is a good thing. We got the Mentos, baby. That's what we need. With all of those. Hey.
All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Good to hear with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch.
Hey Josh, you put a whooping on them Chiefs. You get the 40 burger. My man didn't fumble. We would have been possibly close to doing that. I better go back home. Better go back home. All right. Come on, fellas. Ooh. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got beers or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. You better call back up. Running me down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now on God, I'm lit.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft.
Let's make it a problem, y'all.
They are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram.
Way to get to it.
Getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now and has really upped his pass receiving potential. A nice player.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram.
That's what I'm talking about, fellas.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking downfield for Jones.
Get that.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
He was on it, though. Good coverage. He just made a heck of a catch.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone, I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Well, look there at Ingram's numbers from a week ago. 19 carries, 67 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good success.
Oh, man.
And we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
You're supposed to press. You didn't press
his second.
He ain't getting off that quick if you press him. You didn't press him. What happened? You just followed him. Come on, bro.
Touchdown on the season.
That's my fault. I don't think I said
take
press.
the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And I like what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader.
And right away, he lost the football.
Bro.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be 2nd down.
Did they come in too quick, or what was it?
On plays like...
I guess so. Because he was going to get that, and Marquise would have had a good...
So the ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now on 2nd and 16. White. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series. I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Now White with a 1st down throw. A scrap for the football. He's going to come down with it. Call on a very strong gain of 24. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Push him back. Push him back.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Dang it.
And
Woo!
that's going to be
Please fall.
incomplete.
That was a
Too tough to
horrible
hold on to
decision.
That one. It's second down.
I don't even know what I was
I can see
thinking.
more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches.
I really don't.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
All right, that safety is a monster right there.
White throwing again. And he's not able to get away.
Y'all know I got rid of that.
The Clemson product, DJ.
Y'all know I got rid of that. We're going to run down one more time.
7th play of this drive.
Y'all know I got
rid of that. A long way to go on 3rd down. White. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could. But let's face
know I
it,
shouldn't be doing this.
But
You know what?
into the works.
It's early in the
He did everything
game.
he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Let's see what happens.
Here we go, deep, all day, defense, all day.
To throw is White. Throwing on 4th down.
Let's go,
Take
Google.
it on in. Front Giant touchdown. Marquise Goodwin.
Okay, they had 3 people on you. You were not getting the ball. If I would throw it to you, you were not going to get anywhere. So Goodwin, you definitely were the best option. You bam.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right, defense. Let's do a little better this
Pittsburgh's
time.
offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
There you go. Way to bring them inside.
Make some adjustments.
Keep them
Get him
inside.
down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Get him.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On first down, Ingram charging. He lost the
How did he
football.
pick it up? How did he pick it up? Come on.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. These two teams all tied after one. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes.
Oh, come on.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants'
Y'all
41-yard line.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And
Yeah,
let's face it, it is hard
tripping.
to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Quick throw here to Hilton. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
sir.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys,
Did we stop him?
energized, executed well, and you caused a
Yes!
yardage play. That's going
Good
to
stop.
and look great in film.
That was
Woo!
play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
So much about offense is what you
They
call
needed.
you know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
They missed that.
Make a big play. You know, they create a play.
How you miss a 39-yard?
They did a really nice
Wait a
job
minute.
of
How?
limiting that and keeping
That
it
was
from
not a
a
long
first
shot.
down.
I don't know how you missed that, bro. I guess the win.
When you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Yeah, but this is gonna be unless the linebacker backs up, which I don't know if they will.
Here's White throwing on first down. We'll get it here. It's complete.
Dang.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards and a giant first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
He rifles.
I tried to jump in front of him.
Picked up by Kenny
Dang
Moore.
it.
Well, that's a drop kick right there.
Played
Not a really
myself.
confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Played myself.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get that ball back, bro.
Now here's Mahomes. And his
There we
throw is
go.
going to be incomplete.
Come on, fellas.
Quarterbacks work so hard
Let's get
on
it
their
back.
mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it
That's what I'm
eliminates any
talking
type of
about.
pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face.
That's
all
what I'm
that.
talking about.
That didn't shine through on that throw.
Dang, man. No turnovers. You got one interception. That's it. That's all you can
Calls for
afford.
a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Hey, man, you pushed me back and you ran behind me. You pushed me forward on me.
Picks up his 2nd
I
sack
couldn't
of the
get the
afternoon.
ball. Oh, shit.
Don't
I
need it
didn't
all
want to
back
do this.
at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, 59.
Not what I wanted to do.
Now White. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
What?
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions.
How
He
you
wanted
not
to go to
make
his
that?
top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 31.
Are you sure he didn't catch that? He definitely caught it. He definitely caught it. One. He caught it and made a football move. 1, 2. If anything, that's a fumble, but I'll take the incomplete.
Line up, 2nd and 10.
I will take the incomplete.
White now. Gonna throw again. His throw.
Let's go.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's get Mahomes his first turnover of the year, y'all.
That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Don't do that. Just stay right where you're
Here's
supposed to be.
Mahomes to throw. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Turnover, fellas.
The Steeler first down on a pickup of 11 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here. And a late
face mask?
flag
We
as
hit him
well.
low.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
You tripping.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And this is...
Come on,
It's a
McCourty.
touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the
They got some players though, man. They got a quarterback, so it ain't like
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back and forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken from the 7. Get a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
On 1st and 10, White. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter.
You gotta hold on to that one. Oh, well.
They had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now White to throw again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
That's one thing there. Now the safety's up. He better go back. I know that much.
On 1st and 10, White forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. First down now, but
way too much time.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts
too much time.
as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, White. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
We got one more.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. White looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Play right there. Sorry, bro.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Tucker now
Can't
following the main
believe
field
we let
goal,
them
set to
score
kick
that
it away.
touchdown like that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that?
All right,
you
boys.
do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. Breida to get the 3rd quarter started. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 12, White. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Thank you for holding on to the ball, baby.
There, and that's complete.
Thank you for holding on to the ball.
First down here at about the 40. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest, and a first down.
Ready? Check 31, check 31.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to work.
No!
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dive into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
White on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check it out,
Here's White, and he fires one that's intercepted.
I didn't think
Picked
he
up by
was
Deion
looking.
Jones, the linebacker. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20.
Dang it. It was all bad. There was people on the field that weren't supposed to be there. That's 2 interceptions, bro.
After that interception, the long return. Then they had that long return, and now it's the other sideline who might be the first to put the points
Way to
up.
chase him down, Gilbert. Way to chase him down. Dang, bro, you can't turn over the
They'll
ball.
try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Toward the pylon, caught.
McCourty, what
He's
happened?
going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Rashard Matthews, his 4th touchdown.
Can't
on the
believe I
year.
threw that pick.
And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route
You
run
should
there.
just did
And
what
Brandon, this is
you
what the
did.
best receivers
Just
do.
ran that
They work
thing,
on their
man.
route
That's what
running.
you get for
Because
second
it's
guessing
one thing to
yourself.
have athletic ability,
You
but
had
to
it,
really
and
get
then you
open,
didn't get it, and
you
then
have
he
to set
just
up
went over
defensive
to
backs
that.
for different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Nice.
New York set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but
Shit just
he
went
also
up.
told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. White, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now White. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Dang.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. To throw is White on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be
Oh my
incomplete.
goodness.
Physical play on the football.
It wasn't even
there,
that
but 2nd
physical.
down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you
wasn't
want
even
to
that
take,
physical.
make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's White throwing again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard
it's
line.
clear
This interception
I
will go
am not
the record of the
on my
quarterback,
A game
but as a
today.
receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field.
It is clear,
Middle
but we gotta
portion, you know it's gonna come
hold
in
it
hot,
together
square
because
your
turnovers
body
is
to the
killing
quarterback,
us.
and be ready to make the catch.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Hold it together. And make sure
after the 5-yard
you
completion
don't let
on
them
first
score a
down.
touchdown.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got it to Matthews, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mahomes now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. That's 1st and 10. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They run. It's Mark Ingram. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. You're 2nd and 4.
Dang, I can't believe I'm throwing these passes like
To throw, it's Mahomes. Jones has it. Through an opening, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
these doggone turnovers is killing me, bro.
Marvin Jones with his 2nd touchdown.
I mean, they playing well, but I'm helping them out.
And the
That's the
Steelers,
problem.
they broaden their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the
All
hat
right,
trick
now,
here as
let's
this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send
get it
this one
together.
away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Get it together.
The New York set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White steps away to his left. And an alley to run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader,
You
right?
just said bench him a second ago. What you want?
No quitting him.
0.
To throw, White. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first.
Dang it, you let him get away.
And he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack.
You got to hold him this time.
Back to throw. White, deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial
Dang, why are you throwing so short?
there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the shotgun, here's White. It's hauled in by Ellington. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you
that's
snap
not what
the
I
ball.
wanted to do.
On first down, it's White. Flush to his right.
Oh, I don't even. Come
Pressure
on.
applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Why didn't you let his legs pop up?
33-yard line.
Y'all.
Jayon Brown in there to
Y'all
drop
played
him
me
for
on that
a
one. I
loss
just
on
want
the
to let you know.
play.
Y'all played me on that one.
Here we go. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. I got one. Right, 55.
Throwing on second down. White. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. The Giants on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. White.
Oh, come on, man! Why did you? I'm pressing triangle for you to put your hands up and catch the ball. You have position and everything.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get
Hey,
yourself into a
man,
rut.
turnovers,
It's hard to shake
turnovers,
yourself out of it.
The drive
turnovers!
starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Come on, guys. Don't get beat. You've been getting beat all game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Y'all ain't gonna get to him,
A
though.
3rd down gain of 8.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's
Oh,
faking up
how
play
we let this
action.
thing
How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come
good
up
enough.
1st and 10. Ingram. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. You can really tell right now both sides have
Let's
amped
forget
up
about
the
this game,
aggressiveness.
fellas.
That time the offense
Just when I thought
really
we
made
were turning the
pressure
corner,
back.
And the defense
we
was
go ahead and
obviously
throw
aiming
4
for the football,
interceptions.
maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself.
Like, really?
And that's
Who
why he was
does
able to break through and get the gain that he did.
4 though?
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about